In the quietest hour of the night, when the world was hushed and dreaming, a tiny bunny named Luna awoke. She wasn't just any bunny. Her fur was as soft as starlight, and her long ears shimmered with the glow of 1,000 distant suns. She was a star bunny, and her home was a moon meadow, a field of silvery grass that sparkled under the gentle watch of the big, bright moon. Luna stretched, wiggling her nose, and looked around. The moon meadow was peaceful. The moonlow flowers were all closed up, sleeping soundly, and the crickets were playing a soft, slow lullaby. But someone was not asleep. Curled up at the root of a large moonflower was a tiny mouse, his whiskers twitching and his little eyes wide open. This was Pip, Luna's best friend. "Pip," Luna whispered, hopping closer. "What are you doing awake? The moon is high, and all the meadow is asleep." Pip the mouse sighed, a sound as small as a falling leaf. "I can't sleep, Luna," he squeaked. "I've tried counting shooting stars. I've tried thinking of fluffy dandelions, but my mind just keeps whirring and whizzing like a busy little bee." Luna tilted her head, her starlit ears drooping with sympathy. She knew just how it felt when sleep wouldn't come. "Don't you worry, Pip," she said, nudging him gently with her nose. "I know a secret place where dreams are made. We'll go on a midnight journey and find a dream just for you." Pip's eyes grew a little wider, this time with excitement. "A midnight journey? Really, Luna? But where?" "To the Cloud Castle," Luna announced with a cheerful hop. "The Sandman lives there, and he has pockets full of golden dreams. But we must be quiet and quick. The journey is long and full of sleepy wonders." So, with a shared nod of adventure, Luna the Star Bunny and Pip the Mouse set off from the cozy moon meadow. Pip scrambled onto Luna's soft back, holding tight to her shimmering fur, and together they tiptoed towards the edge of the meadow. Their first stop was the Whispering Woods. The trees here were tall and ancient, their leaves rustling with secrets of the night. As they entered, a gentle hush fell over them. The leaves weren't making scary noises. They were whispering sleepy stories to each other. "Shh," they seemed to say. "The little creatures are sleeping." Fireflies blinked on and off, lighting their paths like tiny, floating lanterns, guiding them through the maze of sleeping trees. An old owl, perched on a high branch, blinked one big, round eye at them. Who are you, little travelers?" he hooted softly. "We're on a quest for a dream," Pip whispered back bravely from his spot on Luna's back. The owl simply blinked again and went back to his own quiet watch. Past the Whispering Woods, they came to a shimmering, sparkling river. It wasn't made of water though. It was a Milky Way stream, a river of stars that flowed gently through the night sky. How would a tiny bunny and a little mouse cross such a magnificent river? Just as they were pondering, a friendly shape appeared in the water. It was Leo the lion, a constellation with a mane made of bright, twinkling stars. "Need a ride?" he rumbled, his voice like distant, gentle thunder. He lowered his big, starry head, creating a bridge for them. Luna hopped carefully from star to star across his back, with Pip holding on tight, giggling as the starlight tickled his paws. On the other side, they met another friend. It was Ursa Minor, the little bear, who was busy polishing her stars until they gleamed. She waved a starry paw at them. "Be careful on your way to the Cloud Castle," she chirped. "The wind can be a bit playful up there." She scooped up a handful of stardust and sprinkled it over them for good luck. The dust swirled around Luna and Pip, making them glitter even more brightly in the moonlight. Their journey continued, floating on a gentle night breeze, higher and higher, until they were far above the woods and the stream. Below them, the world looked like a patchwork quilt of dark greens and blues, all tucked in for the night. And then they saw it. Rising before them like a mountain of soft, fluffy cotton was a cloud castle. The castle was magnificent. Its towers were made of puffy white clouds, and its walls billowed softly in the wind. The gate was a shimmering arch of mist, and as they approached, it swirled open to welcome them. Inside, everything was quiet and incredibly soft. The floors were like walking on a dense fog, and the air was filled with the sweet, sleepy scent of lavender and chamomile. And there, in the very center of the grandest hall, was a Sandman. He wasn't what they expected. He was a small, kindly old man with a long, white beard that seemed to be woven from moonbeams. He wore a robe the color of twilight, and his eyes twinkled with ancient kindness. He was sitting on a cloud throne, carefully sorting tiny, glowing grains of sand into different pouches. "Welcome, little ones," he said, his voice warm and soothing. "I've been expecting you." Luna hopped forward, and Pip slid down her back, bowing his little head politely. "Mr. Sandman, sir," Luna began, "my friend Pip can't sleep. We came all this way hoping you might have a dream for him." The Sandman smiled. "Ah, a restless mind. That is a tricky thing, but I have just the cure." He reached into a special pouch tied to his belt, one that shimmered with a soft, golden light. "This is not just any sand," he explained, letting a few grains trickle into his palm. "This is dream sand, made from the happiest thoughts and the coziest feelings. The secret to a good dream, little mouse," he said, looking at Pip, "is not to chase it, but to let it find you." He gestured to a corner of the hall where the clouds were shaped into small, perfect beds. "Go on, little one. Find the coziest cloud you can, and lie down. Close your eyes and think of nothing at all. Just feel the softness around you." Pip looked a little uncertain, but he trusted the Sandman. He scampered over and nestled into a cloud that felt like the softest pillow in the universe. It molded perfectly around his tiny body, holding him in a gentle, warm hug. Luna watched as the Sandman tiptoed over to Pip. He took a tiny pinch of the golden sand and blew it ever so gently towards the sleeping mouse. The grains of sand floated down, sparkling in the dim light, and settled softly on Pip's eyelids. Instantly, a peaceful smile spread across Pip's face. His whiskers stopped twitching, and his breathing became slow and steady. He was finally asleep, lost in a wonderful golden dream. Luna felt a wave of sleepiness wash over her too. The journey had been long, and the cloud castle was so peaceful. The Sandman noticed her drooping ears. "There's a bed for you too, little star bunny," he chuckled softly. "You have been a very good friend tonight." Luna found a cloud bed next to Pip's. She curled up, her shimmery fur blending with the soft white clouds. The Sandman blew a tiny puff of his magic sand her way as well. As Luna closed her eyes, she could feel herself drifting away on a sea of peaceful slumber. Her last thought was of her friend Pip, sleeping soundly beside her. The great, round moon shone in through the misty windows of the cloud castle, watching over the two friends as they slept, safe and sound, until the morning sun would come to wake the world again. And in the heart of the night sky, surrounded by the friendly constellations, and tucked into their cozy cloud beds, Luna and Pip dreamed the sweetest, most peaceful dreams of all. Thank you for joining us on this sleepy adventure. We hope you have sweet dreams too. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more bedtime stories. Good night.